Łukasz Fabianski signed a new contract with West Ham United. His current deal was due to expire at the end of this season, and negotiations have been going on for a while. Łukasz has himself told us a couple of months ago that he was in talks with West Ham and he expected something to be finalised soon. Well, it's been finalised now. It's been announced by the club. Łukasz Fabianski signed a 1-year contract extension, keeping him with the Hammers until 2022 at the earliest, so next summer basically. There's good news here, and there's a little concern of mine, but I'll get onto that in a second. But the good news is, it's a deserved contract extension. I've got absolutely no question about whether Łukasz Fabianski deserves a new 1-year deal at the club. It puts end to the speculation. I think we've been linked to a lot of goalkeepers in the last few weeks. Ramsdale, the Slavia Prague goalkeeper, Nick Pope, Dean Henderson, Sam Johnson. Been linked to quite a few goalkeepers. So this puts end to that speculation, because I can't see us spending any money bringing a goalkeeper in now. I think that's our goalkeepers for next season sorted. Fabianski, Randolph, and probably Nathan Schott taking over David Martin's position as a third choice goalkeeper. I think that will be what our goalkeeper quota is next season. It's difficult to gauge how much money we're going to have in the summer. The accounts came out last night. I'm going to have a video on tomorrow on the channel about the West Ham accounts. So if you fancy that, pop back then. But what did do sort of indicate that perhaps we don't have loads of money, although David Moyes is saying we do have money. But did we have money to spend on a goalie this summer? I wasn't convinced. And, I've done the transfer rumour shows in the past, and I've said these keepers, I don't see us going for one. Fabianski signed a new deal, ends of speculation. But listen, his form this season's been really good, I think. I think he's still been putting in top performances, even just the last one against Leeds United. I thought he had a strong game. At the start of the season, admittedly, I was a bit concerned. I didn't think he looked like the Fabianski of old. Why that was, I wasn't too sure. But over the festive period, and certainly this year, 2021, I think he's been fantastic. I think he's had some really good games, a couple of man-match performances as well. So I've got no worries about his ability. I'm happy with him as our number one. The only concern is his age. That's purely the only reason that I, and perhaps a lot of other people, would have liked to have seen us go after a goalkeeper this summer. But sometimes I think you've maybe got to go after someone that you perhaps weren't intending on spending on, if the money is there, of course. A year ago was a prime example. The summer that's just passed, Dean Henderson just finished up a fantastic stint at Sheffield United. He was on his way back to Old Trafford, and I still believe there was an opportunity for a club to go and get him from Man United. Of course, Man United wouldn't have a look at him themselves, and it would cost a lot of money, but I do think there was a chance to go get him. I think that chance is gone now. He's played a lot of minutes for Man United this season in European football, in the cup competitions, and I think he's impressed them there. I don't think they'll be wanting to part with him unless he himself asks to leave. But a year ago, there was also an opportunity to sign Emi Martinez. He was second choice at Arsenal then. Villa went and got him for 17, 18, 20 million or something like that. And I thought at the time it was a bargain. And I understood why West Ham didn't move for him. I'm not saying we should have a year ago. I understood why we didn't. But you did look at it and think, Villa have just gone and got a really good goalkeeper. Villa have gone and got someone to fill that position for a long time now. And like I've said it time and time again, I said at the start of the season, I'll say it again now, Emi Martinez is a bargain. My worry is, with this news, is because we won't sign a goalkeeper. Now, that's not my worry as such. My worry is that there's going to be an opportunity to sign someone like Emi Martinez this summer, and we're not going to move for it. And that's Sam Johnson. I think he's had an absolutely fantastic season at West Brom, and if they go down, they probably will go down, he will become available probably. I just worry that another Premier League club around us or similar circumstances to us will move for him and go and sign him, and he would be my number one choice as a long-term replacement for Łukasz Fabianski. I think Nick Pope and Dean Henderson are better goalkeepers, but in terms of value, in terms of what you're getting for your pound though, I think Sam Johnson would have been the perfect signing for us. Young, wouldn't cost as much as Dean Henderson, wouldn't probably cost us half as much as Dean Henderson. Don't know what Sam Johnson would be, 20 million maybe, similar to Martinez, and I think that would be a fair price. An ideal situation for me next season would have been to have Sam Johnson and Łukasz Fabianski at the club and sell down Randolph if there was any suitors. But like I said, given the circumstances, given the money, I just don't see us going in the market at all for a goalkeeper. I've touched on this in the transfer rumour shows in the last few weeks, that whenever we're linked to one, I've always said I don't believe this. I don't believe we're looking for a goalkeeper. We're happy with Fabianski. like I said, this is good news though. This is good news. I'm aware it's coming across a bit negative. I'm not saying this is bad news. Like I said, ideal scenario, I would have kept Fabianski anyway. I would have just got in Sam Johnson because of the opportunity that is going to likely present itself in the summer. But what it does do now is it gives Moyes the goalkeeping position sorted now for next season, because I was saying, I do still also think this is, it must be difficult to plan West Ham at the minute for the transfer strategy in the summer. You've almost got two transfer strategies. One, you're in European football, and even that probably requires 2 or 3 different strategies, because Champions League is going to be different to Europa League, isn't it? So that's about getting in bodies. You're probably going to need to get in 2 or 3 additional players if you've got European football to contest with next season. But if we miss out on European football, on the other hand, this strategy probably looks different, which is you're going after quality, not quantity. You're going after a top striker, and whatever other position Moyes wants to upgrade, you're going after them players to get into that first 11 and compete with who we've currently got. And of course, Lingard and Dawson, regardless of which strategy it is. But what it does do is it settles the goalkeeper position. We move into next season knowing who our 3 goalkeepers are going to be, and I think that's a positive thing. And it also allows Moyes now, it buys Moyes 12 months to identify his goalkeeper. We know that the striker was going to be the #1 priority this coming summer. I have complete faith that Moyes has already identified said #1 transfer target and knows exactly who he wants to go get. As soon as the window's open, we bid. I'm expecting us to bring in a striker ASAP when the window opens. There's no rush, but I expect us to be prepared. I expect the scouting to have been done, all the numbers crunched, the value. I'd expect us to have sounded out his agent to make sure that he's actually interested in coming to West Ham. I expect all that legwork, the due diligence done, complete, ready to move in the summer. What this deal with Łukasz Fabiański does is allows Moyes to now plan the goalkeeper. Spend the next 6 to 12 months looking for your next #1 goalkeeper, because next summer, all going well, and as we stand, I think the goalie will be our #1 transfer target, whoever it is. And I want to see big money put. I say big money, I want to see a big transfer. It doesn't necessarily have to be 20, 30 million, but someone like Soufal, a good value for money. But I want to see someone come in that just nails that position down. We've sought with Fabianski, paying the money, and I was a bit. Look, I knew Fabianski was a really good goalkeeper. I didn't think he was this good though. What I've seen at West Ham is better than I expected when we signed him from Swansea. My concern was he was already getting on a little bit when we signed him. I'd have liked to sign a keeper in his 20s, so we've got 8 to 10 years out of him. I still want that. I want that for Fabianski's replacement. Moyes has now got time. Moyes has bought himself time with this deal to go out there and scout, identify, and do his Moyes MOT, check the character of the guy, and make sure we get the right guy in next summer. We get that position in, because Fabianski, when we do come to replace him, if it is next summer, it's not going to be easy, because he's a top goalkeeper. He's a really good goalkeeper. He's worth points to us in a season. If you look at that league table, Fabianski's worth a handful of points, which could be crucial. It could be the difference between 10th, 8th, 6th, 4th. You just never know. You just never know. Anyway, I'm going to stop blethering now, but I just thought I was interested. I was heading out, hence I've got my coat on, and I seen the news and I thought, there's my video for today, because I was looking for a video, but I couldn't decide what to do. Then I saw it. Hello. Sometimes things just happen for a reason, don't they? I don't really believe in that, to be honest with you, but I just thought I'd say it. Anyway, before you go, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because a bit like Fabianski, this channel's a bit of a keeper, eh? See what I've done there? Subscribe, it's completely free. Click the button below. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow with a video about West Ham's finances. The accounts came out yesterday. Then on Friday, we've got the preview of the Manchester United game. I'll catch you in a bit.